Jeffrey Epstein's survivors was brave enough to come forth today at a press conference this morning prior to the House voting on the bill to release the Epstein files. Now, these brave individuals came out and spoke their truths, told us information that we had never known before, spoke about the hurdles that they had to overcome in order to get in this place that they are at today. Explained how they reached out for justice time and time again up under different presidencies and was denied that assistance in getting justice. Take a look at this survivor and listen to what she had to say.
Good morning. My name is Annie Farmer, and this is a photo of me and my sister Maria Farmer around the time I was 16 and she was 25. That's how old we were when we were abused by Epstein and Maxwell. Survivors have repeatedly stated that our pursuit of transparency and justice is a nonpartisan issue. But given the political noise surrounding this case, I just want to remind people of some of the facts. In 1996, when my sister Maria bravely blew the whistle on this group by reporting to the FBI what Epstein and Maxwell did to both of us, they hung up on the phone on her, and there was no follow-up of any kind. Bill Clinton was president. In 2006, the FBI came to us, finally interviewed us, and asked us both to be witnesses against Epstein. We were very anxious, but we agreed. And then we didn't hear back from them due to their infamous sweetheart deal. George W. Bush was president. In 2015, when the DOJ was sent FOIA requests for Maria's FBI files, and they were denied, as they have been many times, Barack Obama was president. In 2019, when Epstein died in prison due to either negligence or foul play, Donald Trump was president. In 2023, Maria's attorneys sent a letter on her behalf to the government, requesting an investigation into the repeated law enforcement failures in this case, similar to what was done in the case of Larry Nassar. They declined to do so. Consequently, my sister filed notice that she would be suing the government for failing to uphold its legal, ethical, and moral duties in this case. Joe Biden was president. This year, after campaigning on a pledge to finally release the files, under Trump's second presidency, the DOJ announced they were closing the investigation into Epstein's co-conspirators, and then transferred Ghislaine Maxwell into a prison camp, where it is well documented that she is receiving special treatment. This is not an issue of a few corrupt Democrats or a few corrupt Republicans. This is a case of institutional betrayal. Because these crimes were not properly investigated, so many more girls and women were harmed. My sister, because of her bravery, was repeatedly threatened and lived in fear, with dire consequences for her health and her career. 30 years later, even as oceans of allegations and obvious truths have emerged, the government has still not chosen transparency. This is why we have all come together as one united voice to demand the release of all the Epstein files and to finally bring the truth out of the shadows.
As you can see, this has nothing to do with political parties. This has nothing to do with politics. This solely has to do with what's right and what's wrong. We care about the survivors. We care about the well-being. We care about justice. It's not about Democrat or Republican. In my eyes, whomever had anything, and I mean anything, to do with these sorts of crimes need to go down. And this is for future justice. This is for the ones that sit at home in torment or sit at home holding this guilt or shame and is afraid to come out because they will be demonized as these survivors were. Drop down in the comments how you feel on this new information and this survivor's situation. And don't forget to like, share, and follow me for more controversial topics.